Hey, if you're looking to create a unified front in the home, which by the way has to be one of the most challenging things to do, and you're looking to lead a legacy, not leave one, but lead one, to actually forge and fortify a legacy of those in your home, of your kids, of your spouse, of those who look to you as an example, then you are in the right place. But let me just ask you this. Why has it been so hard for you to find influence in your home? Why has it been so challenging to really lead those who are around us the most often? Honestly, this is something I really learned the hard way. As a former Army commander and Blackhawk pilot, when I took off the uniform, I really started to drift. And I drifted from the purpose of my life. I drifted from my wife. I drifted from my daughter. And I became more distant, more confrontational, and definitely easier to be triggered. And look, if any of that relates to you, I just want you to know, breakthrough can come, all right? Today's training is going to be next level. I know it was free, but man, do not equate the cost you paid, which by the way was free. I think you gave us your email so we could keep in touch with you, right? With the value that you are going to receive. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not allow yourself to equate the cost you paid to the value that you are going to receive. I want to give you the utmost value right now. I'm going to give you some of our best stuff from our Blue Sky strategy. This is the strategy that we train organizations with, that we train individuals with. Whether it's through a veteran-based organization or through an organization in the corporate world, speaking engagements, training engagements, workshops, the Blue Sky strategy is our area that we pull from. And in there, I have 3 specializations I train people on. In the military, you get a specialization, right? So when I became a Blackhawk pilot, I received a specialization of aviation officer. That's an area where I'm very specialized, I'm honed in, I understand how to operate within it. This is our second specialization of our strategy. It's called situational awareness. Situational awareness is all about being someone who can see what's going on around them accurately, effectively. They can see what's happening. They're able to pick up on ways to leverage different strengths of other people. They're able to see further and more than others see. If that's you, again, you are in the right place. I'm going to pull right from that specialization. And I'm going to give you 3 tactics today to help you. And if we haven't met yet, I'm a transformational speaker and tactician. I found these answers in the pain. I found these answers in the darkest places of my life. I told you about the drift, but what I didn't tell you is on Father's Day, I sat down in the car. My wife was driving. I had a couple beers. She looks over at me and she says, "What's wrong?" And as a tear streamed down my face, I looked at her and I said, "I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea who I am. I have no idea how to be a good father to our daughter, Adeline." Now, our daughter was 1 year old, right around there, 1.5 years or so. And I remember her looking at me and she was like, "Well, it's okay. You'll be all right." But remember, I was drifting. So my wife and I did not have that strong of a relationship either. I was losing my influence in the home. I wasn't leading a legacy. I was leaving them behind in the dust, going separate ways. And I looked down at my shirt and it says, "Girl Dad." And I remember thinking, I'm a poser. Like, I'm a fake. I'm wearing a Girl Dad shirt. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you are a parent, whether you're an expecting parent, you're currently a parent of little toddlers running around the house, or you're a parent, you're an empty nester, and your kids are gone, and you're like, "I don't know if this is going to help me." I want you to know, first of all, for that third category, it will absolutely help you because I never needed my parents more than when I left the house. That's when the world became more challenging, right? Remember, our role as parents, this is something I just want to share with you, is not to prepare the world for our kids, but instead to prepare our kids for the world. We cannot make the world easier. We cannot make it softer and more gentle because honestly, it's not. So we must prepare them for it. These 3 tactics are going to help you with that. At the end of all this, I'll introduce myself a little bit more. I can share some resources with you that I believe will really help you in this time. And we can figure out what's the best way to go forward in our relationship together. But we're going to keep this nice and tight and targeted. This is an additional bonus that I wanted to provide because I know the value in video. And that's why I'm jumping on here to create a video for you to guide you through the document that you have in your hands. Let's get started with tactic number 1 right now.